finish line out of Austin, Texas. Attaboy, Nathan. Fantastic work.
Spokane, Washington.
70 years young. She's done a half marathon in every state and on every continent.
She led for the entire race. You are witnessing human performance like never before. The effort. Come on, you Austin.
Leanne Moore is coming across that finish line out of Georgetown, Texas. There she is, guys and gals, crossing that line. That is what we call guts, young lady. You are one tough young lady. Excellent work. Crawling the last 50 meters to the finish line. Woo. That is guts.
She did it. She made it.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the Hopeland Sensei elect. Says Makazar from Return.com. Just want to do a little edification for the elect's sake. Now, as you can see from the video there, it shows that that woman, you know, she run a marathon and she of age. Alright, she as they say, getting young in age, and you know, her determination is what pushed her to cross the finish line. Alright? So to her, it didn't matter how she crossed or what position she made it in, as long as she finished. Alright? As long as she finished. So to her, that is what was important. Alright? That is to her what was important. Alright? So the scripture says the end of a thing is better than the beginning. So now, this is the first scripture I want to bring out here. This is Ecclesiastes 9 verse 11. It says, I turned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. So yes, so the battle is not for the race is not for the swift, nor the battle for the strong. Alright? But the scripture said, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So you have to endure in this thing. There is not the time to fall out of the truth. There is the time for endurance. Alright? There is the time to step up again. Because we almost at the end. Alright? Now consider, you're going to have brothers, naturally you're going to have brothers in the faith that's stronger than others. You're going to have brothers that not so strong, brothers that probably can't read well, brothers who, you know, might not be able to do breakdowns well. But guess what? As long as you have that faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and you're putting that your best foot forward, guess what? The Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, gonna look upon you for good. Alright? So that, like a video I did a while back called the little finger, you know, men might look at other brothers that surpassing them greatly, and they might think that, you know, I might be part of the elect, you know, these brothers way up here and, you know, I way down there. The Most High might be looking on me. But guess what? You just have to keep pushing. Just do, you know, what the Most High set you up to. Just keep pushing this word. Alright? Just keep pushing. That is all you have to do. Alright? This is this book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 11, verse 12. It says, and again, there is another that is slow, that had need of help, wanted ability, and full of poverty. Yet the eye of Yahweh looketh upon him for good, and set him up from his low estate. Yes, so the Most High will give you that increase in due time. So all you have to do is just keep pushing. Alright? Is just keep pushing. Alright, that is all you have to do, just keep pushing. Because the Most High looking at you, the Most High seeing your work. Alright? And all you have to do is just keep doing what the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, set you up to do. Alright? The scripture said the whole duty of a man is to fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Alright? The elders pastors, the apostles of Great Millstone pass an order that we have to do 3 videos a week. So, hey, where the scripture says wherever you're bound in heaven, on earth is bound in heaven. So the Most High looking for his 3 videos. Minimum. All right. And it might not be a deep breakdown like other brothers doing breaking down passages. Hey, it might just be, like a small, a minute edification. All right, probably breaking down baptism or the Sabbath or wherever the case is. You might not be able to break down, who the beast is in Revelation or Esau going into captivity, things like that, Daniel 11. You mightn't be able to do these breakdowns, all right? But just stick with where you know and just continue on that path, all right? And walk the straight gate, all right? The scripture said, through much tribulation, we're going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. So just continue on that straight path, all right? No Satan going to come. Satan is the reason why you be thinking that you're not part of the elect. But guess what? Just endure unto the end, because the race is not for the swift, no battle to the strong, all right? This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 19. It says, they that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are a sure seed, and they that love him an honorable plant. They that regard the law they that regard not the law are a dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed. So now again, once you keeping the words of the Most High, guess what? You are honorable seed. The Most High, have you in regards. All right, the Most High have you in regards. So all you have to do is just do, you know your calling. You come into this world, you go out and preach, you do the videos, all right, and you try to keep the laws to the best of your abilities, all right, in captivity, and have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right, and just keep pushing, stay strong in this faith, and endure. In the Hebrew it says, Yakal HaKwatazah, endure to the end. All right, the Lord said in Matthew 24:13, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. See how they endure. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 24. It says, he that had small understanding and feared Yahweh is better than one that had much wisdom and transgressed the law of the Most High. Hey, look at Nazariah. Nazariah boasting that he had all this memory, he know all these scriptures. All right, he know all these breakdowns, but look, guess what? They turn from the faith. All right, so you just stick with your whatever few breakdowns and just continue teaching that. Probably that is your portion. Each member of the body have their lot. Probably that is your portion. The scripture says, magnify my office. Probably your portion is to be well equipped in the the beginner topics. All right, so magnify your office. And don't worry about, brothers surpassing you greatly and you not being part of the elect. Hey, at the end of the day, the scripture said, one that have small understanding and fear the Most High, better than one that had much wisdom. All right, just stick to the apostles. Hey, the apostles pass the order. You push them videos out. All right, you edify the elect. All right, you edify the elect, and by you being a brother who a young brother who might know much, but you're pushing, you might encourage other brothers to push also, because they see that you probably said you might have a reading disability, you might not have a good memory. But hey, you're still pushing, you're still fighting this fight. And that could encourage others to do the same, especially new brothers coming in. All right? Especially new brothers coming in. This is Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom. All right? So now, as I said, you might be weak in the faith when it comes to understanding, all right? Or, you might be catching a lot of hell, but don't let that make you think, might have been better in the world, since I come in the truth, I've been catching all this hell. What would have been like if I was still in the world? Nah, don't do that. Just continue in this faith. Continue. That is the thing. Endure to the end. He that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. All right, as I saw in the video earlier on, the woman, she went down on her knees and crawled past the finish line. All right, her body basically gave out. Her body basically gave out. The Lord could put any kind of afflictions on us. All right, put any thorns in our side, but guess what? Crawl with wherever turn you have and make it across the finish line. But just make sure that you make it across. That is the aim, to finish this reading scripture. Paul said, I have finished my I have kept the faith, I have fight the good fight, I have kept the faith, I have finished my course. See, you have to finish this course. Alright? You have to finish. Don't look back into the world. Remember Lot's wife. But strive to make it into the straight gate. Alright? Now, brothers, be worrying about the apostles, that the decree about the 3 videos they be making that problem. Nah, don't make that a problem. Because guess what is your reasonable service? Alright? The apostles back then used to be traveling and preaching daily. That is your reasonable service. The scriptures talk about the burden of the Lord. It easy and the yoke light. Just do what the Lord tell it to do. Alright? Just do what the Lord tell it to do. Through the Spirit of the Most High with the apostles. What they tell it to do, you just do that. Alright? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 10. It says, therefore I write these things being absent, lest being present I shall lose sharpness, according to the power which Yahweh had given me, to edification and not to destruction. So yes, so when the apostles, they might suspend a man, or they might say if you don't do your videos, they get put out. Guess what? It's actually for you to take heed to yourself to do better. But some men, they take that the wrong way, and they might actually turn and walk away. Use that to build you up for your exhortations, to check yourself. Because it rather that the apostles reproof you than the Most High. Alright? It better that the apostles reproof you than the Most High, because the Most High might take your life. Alright? So just stay strong in the truth. Stay strong in the truth and endure to the end. Alright? Because we had to make it out of here. Alright? That is our goal, to come into this thing. The scriptures say the end of a thing is better. Don't just come in this truth to fall out. Come in this truth to make it onto the end. Through the straight gate. Is the final precept here. This is Hebrews chapter 10 verse 32. But call to remembrance the former days, in which after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of afflictions. So after you were illuminated, mean after you come to this truth, guess what? We're going to catch hell. So don't let them hell make you stop doing this work. Don't make it stop you or prevent you from crossing the finish line. Because as Wisdom of Solomon 3 said, the Most High trying us. Partly while you were made a gazing stud, both by reproaches and afflictions, and partly while ye became companions of them that were so used. For ye had compassion of me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance. So that is the goal, to make it to the kingdom. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which had a great recompense of reward. So just cross the finish line. We see the finish line right there, because we almost at the end. So don't cast away your confidence. Alright? For you have need of patience. The word patience go back to suffering. Alright? That after you have done the will of Yahweh, you might receive the promise. So guess what? As Apostle Tahar did a video today, he said, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Because is that you might receive the promise. So that you have to put your best foot forward, whether you be a strong brother or whether you be a weak brother. You have to put your best foot forward. It says, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw it back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. So don't draw back. Alright, don't go back into the world. Continue forward. Alright, just like they show in them old German movies, when they send him out to war, if they try to desert, if they try to run back, it have a Gatling gun in the back waiting for them, a fine squad. Alright, and that is the angels waiting for you to draw back. If you draw back to be put to death. Alright, verse 39 says, but we are not of them that do draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. So yeah, we of them that trying to make it onto the kingdom. Alright, so we're to try our utmost best to make it in the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright, as I said, doing the 3 videos a week, that is our reasonable service. Alright, compared to all the things that we did against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, 3 videos a week, that is something very small. Because the things that some of us did were worthy unto death, but the Lord saw it fit to keep us and to bring us to this truth, to reveal to us His name and His Son's name and give us a chance at the hope of salvation. All right, so that is the least we could do. But as I said, continue. There is not the time to follow the truth. Fight them demons, whatever demons plaguing you. This brother might cause you, and that is one of the main things that men say, this brother caused me to follow. No, nobody caused you to follow. You got disenchanted. All right, you continue in the faith. All right, because you're the answer for yourself. So with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and sincere elect. As Makazar saying, Shalom.